Good morning. My name is Ade Balohan and welcome to this podcast edition where I'm talking to you about the book Riveted by Jim Davies. This book is the science of why jokes makes us laugh, movies makes us cry, and religion makes us feel one with the universe. Who is Jim Davies? Well, Jim Davies is a professor at the Institute of Cognitive Science of Carleton University and a director of the Science of Imagination Laboratory. So anyway, I'm looking at a couple of sentences. He goes on to say here, the reason why I like this quote is, for example, those students that I teach and myself as well, I feel when we actually have someone who is more skilled than us might actually make us feel nervous because we feel we can never achieve this level and we never really strive to get there. Well, we kind of have the wish and the want and the desire, but we're never really in a need. We're never really in a rush to get to the same level. And that's why this quote, this paragraph I'm about to read to you, I feel really resonates with myself and the people I have come in contact with. Here it is. Jim Davies says, an interesting question is why we often do not feel the need to compete with people who display virtuosity. Virtuosity simply means having great skill or ability in something. He continues to say, we will not feel in competition with people who are much higher or lower than we are in the perceived social hierarchy. Interesting, huh? So here he doesn't even talk about skill. He talks about the perceived hierarchy. For example, if you saw a celebrity or someone who's making tons of money, you're going to feel like this person is not within your range of competition. And the reverse, if you saw someone, maybe someone who's homeless or someone who you just see is not going anywhere with their life, you might feel sorry for them, you might feel empathetic towards them, but you just really don't even care about competing with them. For some reason, deep down, you just realize they're not in competition with you. Just a quick thought, I hope you take this in and make sure you are not getting distracted by different hierarchies. Realize that you are valuable and you also have something to bring to the table. Learn from those, as Lopez says. He says, you should hang around with 33% of people at the same level as you, 33% of people higher than you, and 33% of people who are below you. When I say below, you have to find what that means. Is it wealth-wise, socially, emotionally, whatever, find what it is. And when it comes to learning a language or any skill, apply the same philosophy. For example, when I started learning Japanese, I hung out with people in my class who were the same level as me. Then I hung out with people who were higher than me. These people were in the next class, the advanced class. And I also hung out with native speakers. That's right. I also went to lots of Japanese events and cultural events where I got to meet natives. So I was getting the real experience with people who were much higher than me. And also within my class, there were also people at a lower skill set from me. I remember there's this one lady, her name began with J, I'm not going to say her name. She would always destroy the pronunciation. For example, instead of saying, watashi no namae wa, my name is, she would say, watashi wa. So like, the whole pronunciation was off, and no matter how hard we tried to teach her, it never clicked. Not until the very end of the course, which was kind of a shame because there was a lot she could learn from us. Anyway, that's it. Take something from this, learn, grow, be the best you can, and I'll see you, speak to you, share my thoughts with you next time. Bye for now.